Punisher. Boom. I don't slow build anymore. I just hard shove because I want priority. And now, the beauty of this, I've established such a big lead from from minute 1 to 8. By the time I'm playing for priority and playing for skirmish and team fights like that, I'm so strong, or the enemy is so weak comparatively to me, in which the game is so much easier. I've just created a massive lead in the first 8 minutes of the game, and this is actually where, you know, I was telling you in 15-minute team fights, I win out, because I'm the one with the XP advantage, I'm the one with the item advantage, and I started finding myself getting into a lot more favorable situations. So let's actually check out a few more examples of that. So in this example here, guys, I was actually playing Renekton into Qiyana mid, and I was actually taking a lot of good trades. So I used my priority off one wave to complement my jungler, and then I come back to mid lane right now. So if we take a look at the resources right now, Qiyana only has one corrupting pot left. Qiyana to do anything proactively, because I know Qiyana's the one in this situation that wants to do something proactive. Now again, look at it. I'm just creating a slow build. I'm not just hard shoving, and I'm sitting at the max range trying to see if Qiyana's actually looking for a recall. Now she actually misses a whole minute of XP. She's trying to do the fake recall, sitting at max range and trying to pretend that she's recalling, but it didn't work. Now I'm just last hitting here, last hitting. Now I maybe thought she recalled, so I anything proactively. When you imagine you're a jungler and you see this. What do you do? What do? You want your mid laner recall, but if he recalls, this is going to go down -7 or -6. And not many mid laners want to do that. So either way, it's a win-win. They get no pressure, or they go down -6, or they get no pressure and go down -6, which is what happened in this thing, where I'm staying in lane for as long as possible. The jungle tries to gank me, but because I'm full HP, taking good trades, I have that resource. Trying to be careful about how much I attack this wave, and trying to keep it on my side. Trying to get some harass down onto this Veigar, make his life very difficult. I see my Graves in top river, so potentially, you know, Veigar's very desperate to get the wave out, that sort of thing. To be honest with you, I'm probably hitting the wave a little bit too much here. I don't know why I'm hitting the wave so much, but I'm still happy with the wave. Now, in this situation, in any other situation where I do have TP, this would be a very, you know, a somewhat decent situation. Now, here, before they TP, or do I have enough resources to still get the wave out, and slow build a wave out, even if they TP back with replenished resources? That's something you need to factor in. Now, a lot of the time, if you don't have TP, for some reason, you have to take cleanse, you're versing maybe a Galio, or a Twisted Fate, or sometimes a Veigar. To be honest with you, I don't even think taking cleanse with Veigar is worth it. I think building Merc is fine, taking TP, because Orianna outranges Veigar so hard. I feel like I can just access to the resources, and because he's trying to play the lane very slow, he gives a lot of control over this Yasuo. He's forced to miss CS under tower like this, and essentially has zero wave control. He has zero control over what happens with the wave in this lane, and he's very reliant on his jungler to help him. Okay? And the way I like to play League, I like to think to myself, screw that, I don't want to rely on my jungle having to help me and fix waves. I want to have as much wave control as possible. And that's unpad if they're all muscle memory. There's no way you're going to be able to think about what you're going to do with the third wave or the second wave, or which wave you need to push, which wave you need to slow build, if you're worrying about tethering and micro and jungle tracking. Like, this stuff has to be very much already confident in your ability to utilize these resources you're going to be getting with this strategy in order to actually carry, right? If you're not confident in your ability to 1v9 and utilize these resources, then there's no point in doing this strategy, right? So if you're not playing a 1v9 champion like Orianna, Cassia, or something like that, or maybe you're just not even comfortable in 1v9ing in your elo with a lot of resources, then maybe you shouldn't be playing this style of League of Legends. I'm just putting it out there. It's not for everyone. This is just what's personally worked for me and allowed me to corrupting bot. Here are some key reminders. Number 1, try and call for jungle assistance when you're building and holding waves. This is very OP if you are duo, by the way. Number 2, don't default shove the third bounce wave. As you can see through all of my examples, as I hard shove level 1 and 2, the wave comes out on the third bounce wave. I didn't just default response shove, 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 because then again, like, what's the point? Then the wave's just going to be stuck outside the tower. What advantage am I actually getting? I'm thinking in the long term. I'm thinking, okay, the next wave's going to be here, so then I can hold it out here, then I can build waves from this location. I'm thinking in the future. But right, if you kill the casters or thin the casters first, you're going to create a much slower build. But if you actually target the melees first, what's going to happen is your melees and your range creeps are going to start attacking the enemy casters sooner, in which they're very squishy and they're going to die much faster. So that's much better if you're looking to crash the wave as fast as possible. So thanks for watching, guys. I know this was a very complex video. Let me know if you want to see more of these in-depth lane mechanic videos. This is just what worked for me.